Oh, they're going to hell. Me personally, I'm doing that again. You know I had to double it. What? Bro, see what I be talking about, bro? This is not okay. This is not okay, bro. Getting robbed at 10 is crazy. Yeah, we're off the subreddit. We're off the subreddit.
I love you.
Alright, yeah. This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. I'm lying to my wife. Real. I hate doing this. I'm naturally a terrible liar and I love her so much, but honestly, I'm doing this for her own good. So about 2 months ago, I went to South Korea on business. When I was out there, I had an experience that blew my mind, but I decided my wife could never know or she'd be devastated. I had Korean fried chicken, and oh my sweet God, it's so much better than American chicken. I have to tell my wife that it's really not all that good and not any different from American chicken. She has wanted to go to Korea for a while and she'd be so mad if I told her how Korean fried chicken is pretty much the greatest human creation to grace this earth. So I lie. I'm not proud, but I do what I must. Thanks for listening. Okay. Ew. It said my aunt gave us her old laptop and we saw explicit photos of her and her husband. Oh no. Auntie no. Lock in, please, auntie. Back in 2010, my aunt from the US gifted us her old laptop for us to use as my older brother always used the family PC, a time when smartphones weren't huge. We were thankful for her kindness. As we tinkered on it, my older sister saw some weird pics. We were all surprised to see some blank content, and the worst part is that the actors were my aunt and her American husband. Oh God. Whom I knew since I was 5. It was awkward since not only did I look up to her, but she was my twin. I look more like her than I look like my parents. My dad was good with computers, so he did a factory reset and deleted all the pics. The laptop was eventually given to a cousin. I still look up to her as she is my lookalike, a wonderful woman, and she adores me a lot, but I will never forget what I saw. Man, send her to the Shadow Realm. Oh boy.
Shadow Realm, I'm sending you to Tampa, Florida.
I just feel like you are just so nasty, bro. You knew you took them pictures. You and your husband made that video and you put it on your laptop. You couldn't delete it, ma'am? This is so real. Hold on, this is real. Wait, this is so real. I'm a 35-year-old kissless, handholdless virgin, and I'm going on my first date ever this Saturday. This is so real. I'm so unbelievably nervous, I almost have a panic attack thinking about it. A female coworker from another department asked me out on a date, and she's prettier than any woman I've ever thought I would go for, plus she's always been friendly to me. I accepted, but holy F, I'm already so nervous, I feel sick. I don't know what to say or what to wear or what to do. I'm still in shock, I guess. Women have never shown an interest in me before. Literally never. I'm overweight, not that good looking, and have been balding since I was 24. Damn! I'm almost afraid that this is some kind of prank. She made it clear that this is a romantic date and not a platonic one. I've spent all day reeling and I'm actually going clothes shopping today to at least get a nice new shirt. I know the odds are against me here, but if I F this up, it won't be because of how I look. I'm also getting a haircut too. I'm really happy and excited, but I'm also anxious about how I feel about it. I feel sick to my stomach. Any advice is welcome. Let me see. This is the next one. I have said racist things in my past, and a girl I'm dating has mixed race kids, and now I feel like a hypocrite. I've said racist things before, like the N-word, but never directly to cause a person of color upset or offense. I have met her kids, and they are lovely, and I don't have a problem that she has mixed race kids. I just can't help but feel bad for the remarks I've made before, and I don't know what to do. W character development, but still. Niggas who say the N-word, like, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Whoa, this is crazy. This might be the plug. Tap in, chat. Tap in, tap in, tap in, lock in. I cheated my way into Harvard by faking a disability and got away with it. Throw away for some obvious reasons. I graduated high school with a perfect SAT and GPA by faking a learning disability, and it's eating me alive. Growing up, my parents put tremendous pressure on me to perform, which led to a miserable childhood full of constant anxiety. You know, those tiger Asian stereotypes. That was my mom and dad. I would get beaten and have my doors ripped off the hinges if I got a score anything less than perfect. Fast forward to my first day of high school where I noticed a girl in my class was given extra time and had a computer to do her assignments. I was in shock knowing how much easier my life would be if I had the same advantages, so I asked her how she was allowed to do this, and she told me she had a learning disability called dysgraphia. I had never even heard of it before, but it's basically when you can't read or write well, so you're given extra time on exams and allowed a computer to type with. The day I went home and convinced my mom to take me to the doctor, on the drive over, I studied all the symptoms I would soon be faking to make sure I got diagnosed. I was so nervous, and when the doctor questioned me and even gave me a couple time tests, when he came back into the room and sat us down to say, "Your son has extreme dysgraphia," I had never felt so twistedly happy. The next day at school, I submitted my medical paperwork and was granted 2 times the time on all assignments plus computer access. The computers they gave us were limited, so you couldn't cheat. However, I was able to create an admin account with full access with a couple commands. For most of my classes, I would just find the answer keys online with websites like Chegg/Quizlet. For math, I used online calculators. Spanish, I used translators. I even found a website that could write all my essays and get past. Hey, why does he say that? And get past plagiarism checks. I spent the next 4 years cheating on literally every single assignment. With double the time and the internet at my fingertips to search for answers, it was comically easy. On top of the practically non-existent supervision in the learning center, cheating on everything was comically easy. I lived in legit paranoia for 4 years, knowing the next day would be finally the day I get exposed as a cheater, but I never did. I found myself senior year with a perfect GPA and valedictorian of my small high school class. When it came to time to take the SAT, I was surprised to find out that I also got double the time. I loaded up my calculator with a ton of formulas, and with nearly 9 hours to take the test, I got a perfect score. I applied to every Ivy League and got into Harvard. Looking back, I feel somewhat bad for potentially taking someone's spot. Selfishly, I would do it all over again. I dealt with CPS and genuine abuse in my house. I have locked these memories away in my mind, not as a time of cheating, but more as surviving. Me personally, I'm doing that shit again. You know I had to double it. Oh, they're going to hell. What? I've been stealing from my local church? What? Oh, honey. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You need to leave!
Oh, no. Honey said, I've been stealing from my local church. Hear me out. I am writing to confess that I lost my job and in my depression began taking change from the church's donation bucket to feed my children while I looked for a new job. New job. It started when I found myself out of work and struggling to make ends meet. I had a family to support and no income to rely on. Desperate for any solution, I turned to the church for help. Every Sunday, I would go to church and listen to the pastor's sermons, hoping for some kind of guidance or inspiration. One day, as I was leaving the service, I noticed a donation bucket sitting at the front of the church. Without really thinking, I reached in and grabbed a handful of change. At first, it was just a few coins here and there, but as time went on and my financial struggles continued, I found myself taking more and more. To my relief, the pastor never found out about my actions. I was always careful to take small amounts and to only do it when no one was looking. Eventually, I was able to find a new job and was able to provide for my family without resorting to stealing from the church. I am deeply ashamed of my actions and want to apologize to the pastor and the church community. I hope they can forgive me for my mistake and understand that I was just trying to do what was best for my family. Damn, they right though, low key, you could have just asked. Them will help. Stealing from the church is crazy. Listen, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But like, steal from McDonald's. Why the church? That is so insane, ludicrous. What the? What the? Yo, what am I just? What am I reading? What? Wait. Chat. What is this? What? This is brew. I drew my own daughter's blood for skipping school. What the? I was a very young mom. Had my daughter when I was 15. She was in the 7th grade and I had a job as at a cancer clinic. I got a call from a mom to one of my daughter's friends. She said her daughter and mine skipped school and were hanging out at her house. She asked me what to do and I told her to drop her off at my work. I was so livid that she would think it was a good idea. I was a newer blank and I told my daughter that I needed to practice and it's going to be on her. I poked her and I saw her crying but trying to hide it. I immediately withdrew the needle and told her to never skip again. This was 10 years ago and it still haunts me. I gotta get it off my chest. I'm such a different person now. I don't even recognize that child torturer anymore. My rage thought causing physical harm was raising her, but it harmed her so bad. I felt sick even writing this. Probing your child for blood after skipping school is so ludicrous to me. Why didn't you beat the child? You didn't think of like beating the child, taking the child's phone. You just want to be King Vamp so bad. To the Shadow Realm she goes with about 400 lashings. I went to school drunk on many occasions and didn't get caught. This is so real because you know how many niggas in high school I knew that would literally have a water bottle filled with liquor? Why do you have Don Julio in our math class? Please be for real. Like, why are you pouring up? Why are you sipping on Don Julio in 11:45 a.m.? It's third period. Can we please lock in on life? Can you please lock in?
You need to leave.
You over here drinking Hennessy in biology. You told the teacher it was iced tea. Hennessy straight, no chaser? I went to school drunk on many occasions that didn't get caught. I got the liquor from my cousin. Damn, I can't read. I got the liquor from the cousin of mine who would give it to me in exchange for helping him out with whatever business he had whenever I would do this. You know what's killing me about this sentence is the lack of proper punctuation. That is what's gonna kill me. I got the liquor from the cousin of mine who would give me in exchange for helping him out with whatever business he had, whatever I would do. I would put some liquor, usually transparent ones, in water bottles, and on my way to school, I drank a lot of it, and since I was used to it, I didn't make any face whatsoever. And it was always 70% and above after that. It masked the scent using a lot of cologne, and like 3 minutes didn't go about my day. I was nearly always drunk, and my friends knew because eventually I told them and they'd get drunk with me, but they didn't know how to play it off, so every once in a while, a teacher would suspect them of being high/drunk. For anyone reading this and wondering why I don't really know why I was, and I still am kind of addicted, but I don't call it that since I'm pretty sure I can stop. This thing is an addict. I said I'm pretty sure I can stop. Yeah. He said wrote that drunk. Stop, that's not funny. We can't make fun of people struggling with their habits. All right. Stop. Okay. See, it's yeah. It's really yeah, bro. It's really yeah. I gave a kid a cigarette to tell me who was giving him cigarettes. Wait, hold on. I gotta wrap my head around this. I'm going to be very ambiguous because I'm not sure of the legal repercussions, but I worked at a facility that homes to juveniles with mental health problems, mostly foster kids. I ran a shift for the transitional program, Transition to Independent Living, with a coworker of mine. For a while, we had issues during our shift because the teenage boys, 5, 15, 18, I worked with were jonesing? What the f is that? For nicotine. I smoked at the time. I got tired of it eventually, and I felt like whoever was supplying them was effing my shift over. It was a lockdown facility, so these kids were not working or doing anything that gave them access, so I knew it was staff. I had a list, but I couldn't figure it out. I also wasn't getting help from anyone. Nobody cared as long as it stayed under the radar, and that pissed me off. I gave a 17-year-old a cigarette to get a name, and from there I blew the lid off the guy and caught his. Got confessions from everyone. Administration wasn't happy about it though, and took all privileges away from the kids until they gave up another name, which was specifically mine. I denied it through and through, but I lost my job and respect of my friends and coworkers. I lied to everybody about giving the kid a cigarette. I shouldn't have done it. There was a right way to do it, but I took the shortcut and it cost me my job. I was good at it and enjoyed it. What drives me crazy the most is my reputation got destroyed, and I had spent years building it up. I wish I wouldn't have taken a shortcut. I deserved getting fired. Luckily, I escaped criminal charges because there was no evidence. Damn. Ooh, damn. Getting spicy. Why did you give him the cigarette? Whoa, what? What the hell? Punched my teacher's son and robbed him at the school bathroom. Getting robbed at 10 is crazy. This happened when I was 10 years old. Now I'm 21. I was always getting picked on by this 8-year-old kid. What? I was always getting picked on by this 8-year-old kid, and he's the teacher's son. I was very angry at the time, and I planned a time to jump him. When I was chilling with my friends in class, I saw him walking alone to the bathroom. I wear my Halloween ghost mask, which is very stretchable. In front of the bathroom, I wore the mask and wait for him to come out of the bathroom. After he came out, I literally punched him in the face, kneed on his stomach, and he dropped to the ground not knowing what's happening. He then cried. I picked him up, pushed him to the wall, and took a couple of his dollars and ran away. After a couple of minutes, his dad, the teacher, checked every class and brought his son to verify. I was very terrified at the moment, but his son was sobbing and can't verify clearly. His dad then checked our bags to find the mask. I threw it in the dustbin after I jumped the kid. Fortunately, I didn't get caught, and my friend from another class was getting suspected but didn't have any evidence. I regretted what I did, but I was too young and can't control my anger at the time. I wish I didn't throw that badass mask though, haha. Memories, man, damn. I wish I knew his name but couldn't remember because after that incident, he didn't bother me anymore. I wanted to apologize to the kid and his dad. That is so crazy. We live in a crazy world, bro. No way. They're going to hell.